basically we don't bound ourselves to just provide the solution. We are not interested in providing just the solution to the questions. We are more interested in clearing their doubts.
For students watching, why should they pick Tutorbin over something, another program like Chegg, for example?
The best part about this online learning is there is no boundaries at all. Sona, you have asked a very good question.
Great. Good to hear. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Savannah Bennett. I go by Savvy C, and welcome back to Savvy C Scoop. Today's video, I'm going to share a great conversation that I had with one of the founders and CEOs of Tutorbin. Tutorbin is an online, global e-learning platform that is focused on sharing the process and ensuring that those who are using the service learn from it rather than just dishing out the answers online. Throughout the conversation, Parveen and I talk about the origins of Tutorbin, the future of the e-learning industry, what makes Tutorbin unique, and much more. For more information on Tutorbin, for those interested, scroll down to the description box below. But first, before we get into this video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more, and comment below your thoughts and reactions, questions, advice, tips on just everything you saw in this video. I know I love to hear from you guys, and Parveen wants to hear back from all of you as well. All right, sounds good? All right, let's get into it. Well, thank you again, Parveen, for your time today. I really appreciate it. It's nice meeting you.
Same here, Svena. Thank you. Thank you for being me here.
Of course, my pleasure, my pleasure. To start off, can you just tell me what inspired you to start Tutorbin?
Svena, actually, I have find out 3 pain points mainly in a student life when I was studying and when I was doing my college studies and school studies. So I basically find out with these 3 pain points mainly. Whenever these professors or any teachers are teaching any students, so basically student get a feeling that I have understood this thing completely. But whenever he or she starts solving their homework or any problem related to that particular chapter, they may find difficulty in solving that. So at that time, basically, they understood that I don't know this particular concept or this particular question. At that time, they are really in need of somebody or who can help them at that point of time. So basically, this was not there before we started Tutorbin. Many students who are very passionate about their interest, like someone want to play guitar or someone want to do particularly go for entrepreneurship or doing the stuff of their passion, playing football or something like that. So they don't want to put much of their time in studies. So basically, and they are lagging in their studies and they get very bad grades. So at that point of time, they need someone to help them and to motivate them and to guide them through their studies. So basically, these students who are very shy in nature, they don't ask their doubts in classrooms and they don't have so much friends. So they have no other platform to get their doubts cleared and to score well in their studies. So at that point of time, they are feeling like we are helpless people. So basically, that was the main motivation for me to start Tutorbin, or we three guys to go with this idea and to build a very good learning place for these doubt seekers for whole world.
Absolutely. And yeah, that's a great point. Especially too, I liked how you talked about people being shy, because I think there's sometimes a fear to ask for help or to be vulnerable sometimes, and especially going to a professor who's maybe a PhD holder or an expert in their field, it can be a bit intimidating to ask for help from them.
Yes, yes. So that's the main point for in a student life.
Absolutely. Yeah, no,
So
that's a huge a stressor and something I know I and several other people go through each semester. Great. I love that backstory. So now that that was like the beginning, what does Tutorbin offer service wise to students that you contribute and offer and help?
Tutorbin is like a platform that is bridge between student needs and doubt seekers and tutors. So basically, let's take an example. So whenever you get a bunch of questions, or like you are solving a particular homework of like 10 questions, and you are start solving and you get stuck on fourth or fifth question, and they are kind of like same type. So at that point of time, you are just any student are just planning just to get some help or to get some idea that how I will solve this particular step, or how I can get this particular equation to get solved. At that point of time, Tutorbin is like a good buddy for them. Just take a snapshot of that particular question, put it on our platform, and get it solved within like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on difficulty level of that particular question.
Absolutely.
So basically, it's a bridge between student and tutor. And if you are not able to get it a correct way, you can just ask for a video solution in that particular thing. This tutor will guide you through the whole solution and will let you know the particular step, why this particular step is there, why this particular equation is there, why this particular data is there. So basically, it's like whenever you need a tutor, whenever you are finding that someone will guide me through a process of this solving this question, Tutorbin is there for you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And they can really help you every step of the way, which I really enjoy. And two,
Yes.
if correct me if I'm wrong, please. It's available 24/7, correct?
Sana, sorry, some internet issue was there. Can you please
Oh,
repeat?
of course, of course. Tutorbin, the tutors, it's online, and so you can find and students can get help 24/7, correct? All day.
Yes, sure. At any point of time, you can just ask a question. We are serving around the clock and all days. So basically, when everyone is enjoying, Tutorbin is there to solve problems for everyone. As we are serving globally, so there is no limit of time, and then there is no limit of days also. Whenever there is a holiday in some other reason, Tutorbin is serving for all.
Perfect. Okay, great. I'm sure a lot of people are happy to hear that. Great. Moving on, next subject. Who can use Tutorbin? And maybe can you talk about the students as well as the tutors and maybe that process of joining?
Okay, so Tutorbin is like helping hand for both the tutors and students. So let's first talk about the students. Students basically who are studying in college and doing their BTech, MTech, masters, and doing their research in particular topic and finding difficulty in computation or something like that, particularly finding difficulty in writing thesis, or particularly solving any question or any understanding any topic. So basically, it's like a student is helping a student. If you are good in maths, you can just teach another student maths. And if you are lagging in chemistry or any other subject like mechanics or something, like you are looking for someone to help you in essay. So basically, one who is good in one subject can help other students in any other subject. Basically, it's a two-way model. Student is helping student. So anyone who is in college, it's for both, who is studying right now in college, and especially who is lagging and GPA, particularly who is GPA is low, and who is like doing a part-time job, not getting too much time to invest in studies. So he can just ask their doubts and get everything solved according to their particular time and according to their particular need.
Absolutely. Okay. And yeah, can you maybe touch on this a bit of the wide range of subjects that you offer?
Yes, sure. So basically, our core strength is engineering.
Okay,
So
great.
we help students in engineering. We have started from engineering only, and then we are from last 3 years we are expanding in, like, we are helping many students in essay writing, thesis, speech writing, and presentations, and something like they can take help in accounting, geography, and particularly we are touching every domains. Right now we have tutors of all the domains, not like something limited to engineering only.
Okay, great.
So we are serving all kind of students who are currently in their college.
So college level and up, so not high school quite yet.
Actually, when we are serving college, so basically we have already covered like high school. So you, anyone who is in need of like K-12 or in college, we are there for everyone.
Okay, perfect, great.
Yes.
Perfect. I already covered it. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, now kind of changing subject matters. Earlier, you mentioned how Tutorbin serves the globe and can serve anyone, anywhere, and which I love. I think that's how a lot of business should be. And especially when the world changed back in 2020 in March with the pandemic, as an online service, as an e learning company, how, if at all, did the way you run Tutorbin and just view your company change?
So basically, this was very tough time for this whole world, and
Absolutely.
every process was changing. So basically, at that time, everyone was looking for a way to get help or to help someone in any manner. So at that time, actually, we are very ready to help as many students as we can. And at that time, we got a lot of traction on our website too, and people loved our platform, and they are still using our platform in a great way. And also I was very happy that they have told to many other students that this platform is like, you can come at any time. At that point of time, everyone was facing a hard time, and we were like, tutorbin is like a helping noble cause to just spread knowledge, to share knowledge. So it was good that we helped a lot of student at that time, and student loved our product and are continuing using our services.
Absolutely, that's great.
So
And yeah, I think that's good that you already were an online service and can help people and were able to meet the need of so many other students.
the best part about this online learning is there is no boundaries at all. So basically, one from and this end of the world can help the student from any other part of the world. So that's the beauty of this product, that any student who is learning anywhere can ask their doubts from anywhere. Who is There is no boundaries at all of time or like these demographical boundaries.
So that's great. And yeah, I totally agree. I think learning knowledge and sharing it, yeah, has no bounds, has no limits, which is beautiful. Great.
Yes. This product will be like serving a lot of students continuously, and generations will use this for sharing knowledge, and this will help them to just a good way to earn also. So basically, tutors also love this product as it's a novel cause, sharing knowledge, and just by sharing knowledge you are gaining something. So it's something like they are really fond of this thing.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's a exchange, equal. It's not just a give, but you receive as well as the tutor, I'm sure. Have you, during the history of Tutorbin, heard any stories or any moments from tutors that were memorable to you that you'd like to share at all? Or?
Actually, it's a very interesting story.
I'd love to hear it. Please share.
We three college guys started this when we were in college, and we were about to pass out, and we were just sitting and discussing the pain point of students, how these students are facing these problems. And as I have highlighted the pain points, like shyness of any student, or they didn't get time if they are following their passion, or especially when they are deep into their studies and solving problems continuously, and whenever any of the problem gets stuck, they are like very frustrated, or they are in a very panic mood to get someone to get it solved. Like when we are continuously following this learning and we are continuously solving problems, then at that point of time we feel like there should be someone to just guide me on this step only, and then I will continue this and I will be able to solve this problem. So this got stuck in my mind, and I discussed with my friends who are the co-founders with me, and they were like, yes, it's really a common problem. And they also give me some insights, good insights, like this shyness of the students they have found out. And we discussed it, like what we can do for this problem. And then we got in this idea that a student will help a student. So basically, it's a platform for all the college students. It's not like someone who is a doubt seeker or who is a tutor only. You can be tutor and you can be a doubt seeker at the same time. This is the beauty of this product.
Great, yeah, absolutely. I think that's a good point as well. If you can seek help and give it, and I think that's good that you offer such a platform that does that. For students watching, why should they pick Tutorbin over something, another program like Chegg, for example?
Okay, so there are a number of platforms which are like providing this e-learning. So basically, we are more focused on micro tutoring and personalized tutoring. Basically, we don't bound ourselves to just provide the solution. We are not interested in providing just the solution to the questions. We are more interested in clearing their doubts. So our platform is like you can just continuously follow up on your problem. It's not like you just can just ask once, or your problem, you have the solution, you cannot follow up on anything. It's like you can just keep on following up that particular question, and till the time you don't understand it, Tutorbin is there for you. If you don't understand it, like if you don't understand just by seeing the solution, you can request for a video solution. In that particular video solution, this tutor will guide you through the whole step, why this particular equation is there, why we have used this particular concept, and why we are using these equations, and why from where we will get this particular numbers and all. So it's not something limited to just solutions only. We are like a doubt clearing website. We are like doubt clearing platform. And whenever you post a question on Tutorbin, we have our own in-house team which understand your requirements closely, which will ask you your personal doubts, why you are particularly facing this problem. And we have designed our algorithm in such a way that whenever you will, our in-house team will just mark these particular requirements. Based on that, our algorithm will run and find a particular tutor for you. It's not like we are just spreading this question to any of the tutor. We are first understanding your requirement, why you are coming to us, why you are facing this problem, and based on your need, we are arranging a tutor for you. And lastly, that this is like, if you are not satisfied with us, we will return your whole money. It's not like if you are paying us and if you are not satisfied, then we will keep your money. No, we follow uh, just we follow this thing that students should be satisfied on our platform. It's not something like we are here for making money. We are here for students only, to get this doubt solved in a proper manner from a proper tutor and whenever you need it.
And I wholeheartedly agree. I think that's the best way to approach learning and approach education, of the process and relieving doubts rather than just giving someone the answer. I don't think they'll really learn without that process. So I'm really glad that Tutorbin values that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Great. Now, I mean, obviously, I'm sure this has been a busy year for you, and with the spike of people since the pandemic, but I'm sure there's exciting things to come. What's in the future, if you're willing to share, when it comes to the services of Tutorbin? Where do you hope to grow and expand as an e-learning platform?
We are more focusing on one-to-one tutoring right now, as we are delivering solutions and we are delivering video solutions. So we are more focused right now on one-to-one tutoring. To Right now, all the e-learning platforms are creating contents. They are more focused on delivering chapters. They are more focused on delivering courses. We are more focused on delivering particular topic-wise learning. Suppose you don't understand any particular topic or any subtopic of that, just book a 15-minute session, just book a 30-minute session. It's not something like you have to pay for 1 hour, or you have to buy a subscription or something like that. It's just, if you can understand in 5 minutes, just go ahead with it. If you want to come again and again and learn real-time doubts for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, no time limit. There is no limit actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
You can understand, you can just put your need according to your requirements. It's not something like there are fixed models. We are working on student needs, not on particularly subscription model or something like that.
Absolutely. And I think that will definitely, I mean, just as a student, as someone who appreciates that, will take Tutorbin far. And a lot of people who have or will hopefully in the future use this platform will appreciate dearly.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And thank you. You are liking it.
Yes,
It's
no, yeah, I was like, I'm a part of it. And yeah, you can really just tell. And now hearing it from you, I understand why. Of as a student yourself, you understood and you really just met that need, and just want to help us rather than kind of just deal out the answers and give us like a cheat code type thing, but really help us through the process.
yes, yes.
Absolutely great. Okay, and then what brings me to my last question, kind of building off of the previous one with talking about the future, but switching more to a more macro scale. Where do you see the future of the e-learning industry going in maybe 5 years, 10 years time?
Yeah, Sona, you have asked a very good question.
Great, good to hear.
Basically, internet is penetrating day by day. And as this learning is not limited to boundaries and it's not bounded by time, so e-learning has a great future. Basically, where I can see is, after schools, this is the only thing which will propagate day by day.
Mm.
And whole world is like new to this internet right now. Only like 50 to 60% of the population is using internet in the whole, if you will take this whole world.
Okay.
Developed countries are using it in a great way, but developing countries are just, internet is penetrating in those countries. So we, as I look, is e-learning has a great future, and in next coming years, uh, it will be a like miracle for everyone, that the students will be empowered, and they will get a good earning end in their student life just by these e-learning platforms. So we I as according to me, e-learning is a great future for students who are seeking the doubt and who are solving the doubts. So definitely, e-learning industry is composed of many components like upskillment of any particular skill after beyond your studies, and this courses and doubt solvings. So basically, e-learning is growing day by day, and it's had a great future.
That's great. Okay, awesome. That's good to hear. And I definitely agree. I think that the pandemic showed us the importance of online and that community. And I think maybe it's rare sometimes to see an industry that's growing and will continue to spread worldwide. So it's quite exciting that you're a part of it.
Yes, definitely.
Mhm.
I'm also excited to be a part of it.
I have to see where it goes.
Moreover, building a platform for students and living the life as a student, it like feels me. It's not like I'm feeling old or some at some point of age. So basically, interacting with students for whole life will be a great thing for me.
Absolutely. Yeah,
So
being a lifelong student, like that really, that's the best job, I'm sure.
yes, yes, yes,
Absolutely. And working with your passions too. That's the best way to do it.
yes, definitely.
Awesome. Well, that is it. Those are all the questions I have for you. Maybe is there anything else you'd like to share with those watching before we end? Or no pressure if not.
We have covered almost everything. So
Okay, perfect. Well, again, thank you, Parveen, for your time. It's been lovely meeting you and speaking to you. For those watching, the Tutorbin website and my affiliate link will be in the description box below. And feel free to comment down below any more questions you have. And definitely keep the conversation going on maybe what subjects you're going to use Tutorbin for, things like that. I'd love to hear back from you guys.
thank you, Swana, for letting me to introduce Tutorbin to everyone.
Of course,
And
thank you.
definitely, I will love your guys' comments. I will love to hear from you guys that what more we can do for you and what other things we can introduce in our product so that we can help you in a very better manner.
Perfect. And that's straight from the boss himself, guys. So you heard it here first. All right. Well, thank you so much again. Enjoy the rest of your day and I'll be in touch soon. Take care.
Sure, sure. Thank you. Thank you, Swana.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.